the new recruits, basically civilians coming from their place, bringing their habits, their beliefs. We basically mold them, develop them into what we want, the end product, the United States Marine.
Everybody who's ever worn a military uniform has gone through some version of it, whether it's basic training, boot camp, or recruit training, and the goal has always been the same: to transform young civilians into soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines. Each service now has a culminating field exercise with names like Victory Forge, Battle Stations, and Warrior Week. Now, Marines think theirs is the toughest. They call it the Crucible. Almost every Friday morning, families and friends flock to graduation day at Marine Corps Recruit Depot, Paris Island. 12 weeks earlier, these young men and women arrived on this remote stretch of the South Carolina coast. Their sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, cousins and friends from across the eastern half of the United States. They came from city and country, from all kinds of neighborhoods, from north and south. Now, 605 of them have made it through boot camp, and they have changed. Now, they're Marines.
I'm definitely more mature. I'm more mature, more responsible. I learned major accountability. Tough. I mean, I'd be lying if I said it was easy.
Boot camp's real intense. I mean, I think anybody can do it. And there's a lot of times that I thought I couldn't. But as long as you tell yourself you never quit, you're going to finish in the end.
You have to push yourself. You have to dig down deep, deep, deep.
Mentally, I got stronger. You know, I wasn't a strong person when I came in about myself or about, like, the just overall aspect of myself.
Behind the changes, the drill instructor.
For some recruits, it's harder than others. We have recruits that come from all different types of lifestyles. Some have had mentors, some that have not had mentors in their lives. And we bring them in here, we mentor them, we lead them, we guide them in that direction where we want them to be.
Different recruits have different takes on what's most difficult about boot camp.
The Crucible, of course, and then just the very beginning with just meeting the drill instructors, getting yelled at for petty stuff.
You have to adapt to stuff that you've never really experienced before in your life.
It's found the hardest thing, just adapting to the small changes, sir.
Mentally being here, being away from your family, everything you're used to, just simple things.
Being away from this Crucible from the started.
The Crucible of all things. It's the hardest challenge at boot camp.
It may not be at the top of everyone's list.
Gas chamber. That sucked.
But none dispute the Crucible is flat out tough. The Crucible, 54 hours spread over 3 days from the middle of a Thursday night to dawn on Saturday. Recruits get 3 meals ready to eat, or MREs, and not much sleep.
This morning we got up at 02 and got packed and stepped it out. 6-mile hike.
Hike for like 6 miles. Got here, had chow. Everything just started picking up from there.
A lot of hard work, sir. Definitely some humps. Going to be some difficult humps.
During the next 2 days and nights, recruits will rotate through 36 different stations.
You guys need to get closer together.
29 of them are problem-solving exercises like this one. Recruits have to get 2 ammo cans and all 16 members of their squad over the elevated log. They have to do it in 30 minutes. Success requires planning and teamwork.
Bring his arm over, bro.
Everything we train for comes down to this point. Everything we talk about teamwork, we talk about dedication, heart. Everything that we push towards, everything we train them, all the basic warrior training and everything comes to play now. Yep. It's their last test they have before they become Marines.
This is part of Phase 3 of Marine recruit training. The drill instructors back off from in-your-face intensity and become observers. It's up to the squads to figure out how to succeed in each mission.
Hold on, yeah, there.
Grab.
It's about working together as a team, getting everyone to come together, and not to be an individual, but to help other people around you.
Jump as high as you can, put your left leg over.
A lot of decisions and choices are left up to them. The drill instructors have mentored them, and they've fallen down. We brought them back up and told them their mistakes, corrected their deficiencies, and let them know what they need to do to make the right decision.
There's also plenty of marching, 54 miles of it during the Crucible, back and forth on a network of abandoned runways that honeycomb the southern end of Paris Island. Recruits often don't realize they're being marched in circles. As the first day wears on, they begin to feel the stress.
Hurry up, get in!
This recruit feels that it's going to get a lot harder when these recruits are deprived of sleep, and since these recruits only get 3 MREs, they're going to be pretty hungry come tomorrow, sir.
And they're not quite sure what to anticipate.
Say we're getting dropped off in Hilo, right?
Yes, sir. This recruit's heard a lot of different things and hopes that it is difficult just so you can get the best experience out of it.
He wants difficult, he'll get difficult. For instance, the extended obstacle courses, all based on scenarios from historic Marine battles. This one is called the Battle of Fallujah. It begins with an advance through woods littered with obstacles.
The whole fire team rush together. Rush! Get through it. I got Culver right now. Set it for booby trap. Get out! Now we're getting fired on. That means move a little faster. What?
After the tree line, they'll get through here, the coverts, and they'll actually assault through the main course here, utilizing the low crawl, the back crawl, and high crawl that they learned from basic warrior training.
The main course is filled with even more difficult obstacles. Barbed wire.
Keep your knees down, keep your knees down.
Barrier walls.
5, 4, hurry up! Get out low crawl!
And even more barbed wire.
Push the wire up. Say what?
Sir.
The drill instructors drop the observer role and revert to their normal personas.
Get down low, Dave! Aye, sir. Don't get down, crawl back. Aye, sir. Get up! Aye, sir. Sprint! Aye, sir. Okay, hey, partner, you're dead. Lay there.
There are casualties. Fire teams have to stay together. Those that don't are sent back to repeat the course.
Take your whole fire team all the way back.
And of course, no one gets it right on the first try.
Oh, you get all the way back till you start opening your face. Good, get up and go back to the bulkhead. You want to take your time? Yes, sir. Get up and go back! Yes, sir.
You get sent back to the beginning for not doing something right over and over and over again. You don't just do it once.
2, 3.
It teaches them to work as a fire team. And this course is designed, if there's a casualty, a Marine never leaves no one behind. So the casualty, that fire team has to move that casualty all the way across the course.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The object? To simulate the stress of the battlefield. There will be louder events, but this one is still plenty stressful.
In the Crucible, you're asked to work with a team of 16 other guys, and to complete obstacles causes a lot of frustration. So it gets you mentally stressed out, and as soon as you're mentally stressed out, you're asked to do something physically. That's going to tire you out physically. So on top of being very tired and very hungry, you're stressed out. So the Crucible is definitely one of the hardest things this recruit's ever done.
Your head still up! Your head still up! No, you put the start with the camera. Yeah, check it out.